Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this experimentation video I'm going to showcase Control Warlock. I've been working on Control Warlock for June season and, well, Control Warlock is, according to statistics, one of the worst performing archetypes in the entire game, with an around 40% win rate, and it is very difficult to build a functional Control Warlock deck. This is the first attempt that I went with. I ended up with 54% win rate with this one, and I tried to work on that to make it better. But this had some nice things and some bad things in it. Talking about nice things, I really like the Gluttonous Ooze Ironbeak Owl weapon removal silence deck couple. I think that's a very nice thing in the current meta, and Ironbeak Owl just synergizes so well with stuff like Lord Godfrey and with Defile. It's great. On the other hand, stuff like Noferatu has not really convinced me. I originally put Noferatu in this deck to try to fight Shadowwalk Shaman, so if I happen to burn Shadowwalk or Grumble, I improve my win rate against it, but in practice, the only times I've actually beaten Shadowwalk has been when they don't get Shadowwalk back into their hand from the battle cry, which happens quite a lot nowadays actually, because they don't run the full OTK build anymore, but it's still only a quarter of the time or something like that. Then there's the matter of the demon package, and this version was running double Despicable Dreadlord, double Voidlord, and double Lackey. I'm not very happy about this. You kind of need the Lackey to pull the Voidlord. You're usually unhappy if you pull the Dreadlord. But on the other hand, Despicable Dreadlord is a pretty good card in some specific matchups. In particular, this build is really good against Odd Paladin, because Despicable Dreadlord just obliterates Odd Paladin. But there are many matchups where Despicable Dreadlord is not that good, and then when you pull it from Lackey, then you end up losing the game that you would win if you were to pull the Voidlord. So, ups and downs. And another thing I'm really thinking about is Thinkmaster Overspark. Great against Taunt Druid. It's kind of useful against Cubelock, but not superb there. So I really don't know whether Thinkmaster Overspark is going to find a spot in the final list. Anyway, if you're interested in seeing some Control Warlock gameplay, this was the first build that I did, and here comes some gameplay. I think I'll still try with this. I think I tried to keep cooldown. Oh, it's a Cubelock, probably. That would be the archetype that makes most sense if when he's not even. Kept 2 cards. Doesn't look like 2 because he doesn't play anything on 2. I think I also want to tap. I need more resources. Really want some more resources. Vince, do you think gnomes are better than beetles? Gnomes are my desperate last-ditch attempt to beat Shadowwalk. Because I don't think this deck has any other way to beat Shadowwalk. Rin is too slow, you can't pull Rin off in time. So beetles give me 8% to win Shadowwalk. And then there's the other chance to win Shadowwalk, which is that the battle cries trigger in the wrong order and he doesn't get more Shadowwalks back into hand. But Gnoferados give me an additional 8%. I figure it's better than nothing. I have a Spellstone in hand, so Librarian is fine. Let's Noferatu. We get a bit of information too. That's a Cubelock, alright. That's a Cubelock, alright. I mean, I don't like playing Noferatu in general in a Rin deck, but I feel that in the current meta I don't have a choice. If I simply Voodoo, he can silence the doll. 5 damage is not enough. Oh dear. I think I need to play the Stonehill. Let's take the Homunculus. Oh dear. That skull is going to hurt. That skull is going to hurt a lot. I don't have my weapon removal in hand. I could kill the giant, But what good is killing the giant right now? That skull can be pretty painful. I managed to destroy one cube at least, but so many things that can still happen. I think I need to stone heal again. What am I going to do next turn? This one is not that impressive. Neither is this one. I think I need to play the homunculus here too. Let's see. That buffs up my spellstone to full. So spellstone can kill a doom god, maybe. Nico Raisin, I built Hearthstone decks for 4 years. I don't think I need your advice on how to build Hearthstone decks really. Going down to 16 is pretty bad. I can't get rid of all this stuff even. This is really bad. I don't have a good way to deal with the Doom Gods. And even when I deal with them, they can just come back from Gul'dan eventually. I think I need to spellstone the giant. And play the Waxelly. Next turn I probably need to coin the... Next turn I need to coin the Twisting Nether. Very likely. But when you don't find the weapon removal and the opponent has the skull, then that is a tough position. Even more Doom cards. So many Doom cards. I'll have to coin the Twisting. Hopefully he doesn't have Gul'dan. But because he gets his Gul'dan turn first. Oh, if he has Gul'dan for 10, I think that's going to be game. That's very, very likely going to be game. I need to kill these. Right. But even then he has... There are not enough demons to make his Gul'dan bad. They just aren't. Probably I need to Hellfire. Not to Voodoo Doll Hellfire. Not looking good. Okay. Then I have to play the Void Lord. So that I can survive if he plays Gul'dan this turn. Because if he plays Gul'dan now, I'm in a lot of trouble. That's not a Gul'dan, and that's a piece of good news. Because now I can Gul'dan. Really need to go down here. Get some defenses back up. Okay, I have some more defenses again. Now he gets the Gul'dan. I was hoping that I would be able to kill the Void Lord and the Void Walkers before his next Gul'dan, so that this army of Doom Guards wouldn't come. So I should be able to deal with this, right? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to this. Defile.
My hunger grows.
And damage to that and defile. That should do it, right? Hit, 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 and hit. And then we defile. A lot of stuff die. And then I can also, he hasn't played any silences yet. Don't want to drop Rin. He has played both phases, but he might still have a Tal'Daram left. So I think I need to do this. I don't want to give him a Rin from Tal'Daram, for example. Hi, Tansa. Good evening. Running Stonehill Defender in Cubelock. That can be powerful. I have a Void Lord left, and 2 Despicable Dreadlords. But I can also go with the Rin plan, right? I should be able to go with the Rin plan. He has 1 cube. I'm going with the Rin. And I'm sucking there. Right. Guess he doesn't run Tal'Daram. He plays Stonehill Defender, so he can't run Tal'Daram. You're absolutely correct. So there was no risk of that anyway. Would he cube this? Would he really? Even if he cubes that, does it matter to me? Do the seals even matter? Because he's so much deeper into his deck than I am. Both Facelesses are gone. Voidlords are gone. He has 1 Doom God left. Yeah, he actually does have 1 Doom God left. Oh yeah, he can play Doom God and he can cube the Doom God. That's going to be 15, 18, 18 plus 4, 22 damage. Interesting.
So many bloody decisions.
So I'll go with the Lucky line here. Hopefully I pick up a Void Lord. I pick up a Void Lord. Here comes the last Doom God. He has 1 cube left. But now with the Void Lord on the way, that means that he cannot deal nearly as much damage. Oh, he has Umbra too. Oh, that was a lot more damage than I anticipated. That was a lot more damage than I anticipated. No more cubes, no more Facelesses. Hellfire doesn't do anything good.
My hunger grows.
There's still some damage coming in. Even if I'm twisting now, that's still going to be 10 damage next turn. Hellfire, no. Voodoo Doll, no. Has to be the twisting nether. Just suck on one of the Doom Gods. I should still be able to outlast these, right? I'm at 31. So it's not like I'm immediately dying here. I have the Voodoo Doll Hellfire to clear this up. I should be fine. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing here. Although now I could just play Godfrey. I don't have to Hellfire. I can just Godfrey this.
My hunger grows.
Seems good. seems good. But yeah, I was doing the Voodoo Doll Hellfire play. Exactly, I counted that it would not be too much. I didn't get to use Over Spark. I was wondering if I would find a way to use Stinkmaster, but I didn't. So he has one Stonehill Defender left, most likely. That might do something. But he's 4 cards deeper into Fatigue. I'm gonna also start playing some Seals here. I can do it slowly. I just don't see his out. Even if he Stonehills anything, because I have the Voodoo Doll left now. If I didn't top deck Godfrey, I wouldn't have the Voodoo Doll. So then some kind of Stonehill might be able to do something, but... yeah, there should be no way for Stonehill to do anything useful. I could just play the Seals here. It's fine.
This one will prove very useful.
Out of cards.
Void Lord. Extra Void Lords. That's always respectable. I think that one's going to get Thinkmastered. That was the last... do I even need to Thinkmaster it? I don't really need to, but I think it's fun. We're going for it. Isn't Owl plus Doll? Yes, Owl plus Doll is fine, but there's no way to lose either way. This is completely acceptable. Even if he gets the 5/5, it still doesn't matter.
I'm out of cards.
Owl plus Doll was completely fine, yeah. 5-card fatigue advantage. That's rough. This one dies to Hero Flow next turn. I don't know why. I don't exactly know why he's still playing. But I guess we keep playing. Then the classic Hearthstone roping. Oh well. It's fine. He can rope all he wants all day long. I don't mind.
I must feed now.
I guess he left. Alright. Hellfire's not good enough. I think I keep the Owl and the Doll. Ground for the Shadowwalk crumble. Well, you only need to ground for the Shadowwalk.
We have turned our curse
Even it is.
to our strength.
I have a couple of Voodoo Dolls here. Then I need some tool to kill them. I'm on the coin, so he can only play Mountain Giant on 4. Alright. Let's see what kind of even Warlock this is. He could still have Rin, for example, so bad things can still happen. I find my Rin, but I'm not sure how important that's going to be. Next turn is the Giant turn. Oh, that's so sweet when he gets that. That's so sweet. But now I managed to pick up a Dark Pact. Do I just throw away a Stonehill Defender now? See what I can find from it. Or do I need the 1/4 body? Let's check what I can find from the Defender. I like a Lich King. Let's grab a Lich King. You don't see this too often. He's going to play the Giant now. Yep, there's the giant. But I have the doll. And I have the pact. So I play doll and pact. Okay. We dealt with the giant number 1. But if he has another giant, and he does, then that's a problem. That's a bit more of a problem. He might have silence if I try to just play the doll. What are the odds? Odds are reasonable. I must not use the coin, because I can do coin twisting in a couple of turns. Is that going to be too slow though? Shroom Brewer is not a great meal. Next turn I could do Doll, Spellstone, kill off the giant with the coin. I think I'm going for that Doll Spellstone line next turn. Let's try this.
This curse has become our greatest strength.
Yep. Yeah, I can't survive another turn for Twisting Nether. Need the doll. I'm going to Spellstone on the doll. I'm not sure if I can survive overall. This is a lot of pressure. He had giants on 4 and 5. And that is the dream. Might just be too much pressure. That's another 12 damage coming in. They have some charge minions in the deck nowadays too. I can't do any kind of nice silence thing here. I have to play the Rin, right? I have to play the Rin. I'm dead to silence and Hellfire. Or something else in Hellfire. Anyway, I'm dead to Hellfire. Yeah, died to Hellfire. It only comes down on 4. I might still keep double Hellfire. Let's try that. I threw away Twisting Nether, I get another Twisting Nether.
None will survive.
Yep, it's an odd Paladin. Free win. We'll see, we'll see. Depends on how much pressure he can get going here. And that's a good start. I have a lot of removal, but I drew all the expensive removal as well. So turn 4 is going to be Hellfire. Hopefully he doesn't get Divine Shield for these guys before that. Because if he has the weapon that gives Divine Shield, then I suppose I just die. He plays that and then he coins level up or something like that. We'll play the Gnome Ferrari to challenge him a little bit here. I'd hope he doesn't have the maul that gives Divine Shield. Now is the key moment. That doesn't give Divine Shield. We're still good. No Divine Shield, we're still good. I'll Hellfire that board. Now that he spent the coin, he can't level up this turn anyway, but we'll still try.
The light dims, but we fight.
Okay. Dreadlord will be good here. It will leave this one alive, but That's not too bad. Dreadlord time. We wipe most of this board. Oh, silence effect. Interesting. I'm going to have to Hellfire again. Yeah, I'm going to have to. So we Hellfire those minions away. And I can play a Gnome Farag to get some more board presence. Okay. But now, can I live with these? Because there's going to be more and more of these 1/1 recruits coming every turn. That was kind of a waste now, wasn't it? I think I can Spellstone. Yeah, I want to Spellstone. I want to tap into Spellstone. I need some more resources right now too. He could of course have Divine Favors, but I think I want some resources. So I'm tapping. Then I'm Spellstoning the 4/4. So that I can kill both recruits and still retain both of my minions. When do you play other card games? Sometimes. Haven't had much time for those lately. Oh, I don't have the Latanasus. That is awkward. That is awkward indeed. I guess I'll tap into Rin here. He already played one Silence. Tap into Rin. Get one of those down. He might have a big level up turn now, but I have double twisting in hand.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
So that's not a big level up turn.
Reporting for duty.
The light dims, but we fight.
I have a Dreadlord and a Voidlord in the deck. So one of my options is to play Lackey into Defile. Defile hits for 1, it hits for 2, it hits for 3. These minions die. The Stormwood Champion lives. So with that he can already push for 10 next turn. If I don't get a Voidlord. Or I can simply play a Twisting Nether. Twisting Nether is safer. I'll just Twisting Nether this board. But he still has one more charge in the Mind Cleaver. Does he have a level up? Because this card could very well be a level up. It can also be a Divine Favor. But this is fine. Now I can do the Lackey. Now I can do the Lackey Defile very safely here.
Oh yes, they'll serve me now.
Let's see which one we pull. Oh, the Dreadlord. That's rough. I wanted the Voidlord, obviously. Can I afford to tap? I think I need to, because I need to find the Gul'dan. On the other hand, I now have guaranteed Voidlord with Lucky Pact. But he has another Silence left, right? There are always risks. I think I can afford to tap once. Let's tap. He still has to deal with the Dreadlord. So that's an upside. That means that this 4 damage is most likely going here instead of to my face. He now should have a level up available. That's not a level up though. So I get 2 Dreadlords if I play the Gul'dan now. I go to 20, he will have 9 on board. If I use the Twisting Nether, I'm not getting much out of that. Then I have the option to play Void Lord and Dark Pact the Void Lord to ensure that I can get it back from Gul'dan. I go to 19, I will have 3 taunts on the board. I think I like that. I think I like this. This plays around silence. Because now he will have to attack into these minions. And then I have a chance to do something with the Twisting Nether, for example, if he commits a level up now. And he really wants to commit some buffs here. Gets me down to 12. Between 12 is fine. So I'll just Twisting Nether that board. And next turn I can play Gul'dan. He has 1 more level up left, of course. But I'm going to get a big bunch of taunts. Godfrey isn't that bad either, but I suppose it's Gul'dan, right? Yeah, I think it's Gul'dan. So I get the Dreadlords back, which will kill a couple of these minions. I get the Void Lord and I get the 1/3s. So even if he silences the Void Lord, he just cannot push through. Yeah, drawing the rest of his deck is not helping.
Reporting for duty.
It simply isn't powerful enough.
Victory is
Yep. Rogue can indeed be a problem. Let's see what I can find here. The Rogue should be able to beat Warlock. Yesterday, some of the only decks that I was able to beat were Warlock decks. Because Miracle Lord is better for the Rogue. In this matchup, Miracle is better than Odd against Warlock. And he's playing Miracle because he's not playing Quest, he mulliganed this card, he's not playing Odd because he doesn't have anything there, so yeah, he's playing Miracle. And Miracle is the better deck against Warlock. Odd can also beat Warlock. Odd can be so fast. But Warlock can stabilize against Odd better than it can against Miracle. So I need to choose between playing a minion or tapping. Minions are kind of nice. I think I need more resources. I think I need to tap still. He's going to dagger up and kill this, most likely. That's the typical Miracle play here. He kept 1 card, so that could be like a Falderized Strider or something. Now if I don't do anything, I leave the board completely empty. That's not great. I think I need to play the Gnome Ferrado here. Burn 1 Cold Blood. Alright. Because this is a bit awkward to get rid of. He would need like coin SI. Coining SI is not that great. I can deal with the Tug because I have the Dual Pact. Dual Pact time. Get rid of the Tug, alright. That's as good as I can hope for. Now, is that the Falderai Strider? I don't have an answer to another Tug either. He could play Tug, Coin, Dagger.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Okay. That's fine. I still want to trade that one away too, but it's kind of okay. Play the Dreadlord. This is a very, very tough matchup because he is running double Sap, double Wilespine, and I don't run the Skull. If you want to take a Control Warlock against Rogue, you want to put in Skull, because then Skull can bring those Void Lords back again after they're sapped. Otherwise, it's just such a huge tempo loss. Those 4-5 kind of challenges something. He already spent the coin, so it's a bit more difficult for him to... Well, that was a pretty expensive way to kill it. Why did you do that? I don't know. I'll play the ring. That was a pretty expensive way to kill the minion. Yobble, how are you liking Control post-nerfs? So far this has been doing quite alright. It's my own build.
I got the best deal anywhere.
Okay, if he has prep sap here, that's pretty solid. The good thing is he hasn't had the Falderai. Okay, this is also really strong for me. You can just hit there and I can play the Dreadlord. I don't have to use a silence effect. Do I want to use a Dark Pact? Not really, no. Do I want to tap? I actually do need to tap here. Yeah, let's tap. Then play the Despicable Dreadlord. His hand has been pretty weak, I think. He has been trying to draw more cards, so you can clearly see that he doesn't have the cards that he wants to have. But Miracle can have such big bursts at times that it might not be enough. He hasn't had the Falderai, that's the key card he really wants to have here. Auctioneer wasn't too great. He wasted an Eviscerate, kind of. We'll see. He still has one Cold Blood left. So this is the Leroy, there's another Tug. There's the Wilespine. And I don't have much tools here. This is where the game can start turning around. If I had Defile, that would be awesome. I could just hit there and Defile. But I don't have that. So I need to tap and look for a Defile. Can't find a Defile. But this is still good, because this gives me the Spellstone. So I can actually kill the Vilespine. There will still be one minion left for him to potentially Cold Blood. Which is not ideal, but what can you do? I can kill off the Vilespine. I can kill off one minion. But I haven't seen any saps yet. He's very likely to have some saps available. I'm probably looking at turn 10 Void Lord Dark Pact, if at all possible.
This guy's toast.
Because that turn 10 Void Lord Dark Pact would give me 1 trees that he then cannot as easily sap away. I could Spellstone the Tug now. That will leave me with 5 more mana. enough to play Stonehill and Noferadu. That's not bad at all. So we kill off the Tag. Play the Stonehill Defender. Oh, but these are weak against Rogue. The cheaper the better. We pick up the cheapest one. And Noferadu and see if we can burn something good. We burn a sap, that's really good. But he still has one more sap left. So next turn is Void Lord into Dark Pact, and the turn after that is Gul'dan. Because I get the Void Lord to die. He's running Hallucination. Can it be a Tess build? Oh, that's interesting. Doesn't look like a Tess build to me, but I like eviscerates when they're not going to my face. What can I say? So what is looking great?
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Well, I guess apart from that 10-10 Edwin. But now I just happened to stumble upon a Twisting Nether. I guess Twisting Nether is better than the Void Lord line. Obviously also have the Silence, but I don't think it's Silence time either. How strong of board is he able to build next turn? Unlikely to be very strong. Let's just twist again. I can go to 24. I can tap here. Drawing last, but twist. There was not going to be any card that would be better than twisting for me there. Okay, so he gets more Wild Spines. He's already played both Fans and both Eviscerates, so Talnos isn't that significant right now. Now I can do the Void Lord Dark Pact play to play around Sap. And I get a bunch of defensive minions here. The people are playing she with Hallucination. Yeah, there are actually sometimes. You're right.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Okay, Falderai. He really needs the Falderai. Once he gets the Falderai and then more card draw, then it's going to be good for him. There's the Falderai. Does he have more card draw now? Do I just Twisting Nether this board again? I suppose I do, because I get rid of the Auctioneer. 1-4. There's no tree. But I can't get a tree reliably, because if I play Think Master, yeah, that's not the way to go. So simply twisting. But he's going to get so many more spiders in the near future. But he can't draw extra anymore once this one is gone. Lucky Defile leaves too much alive. Isn't this a board clear? Tell me this is a board clear. Because I just figured out I could do that. Yeah, there were multiple minions with 1 health, there were multiple minions with 4 health. So no matter what Think Master does, it always clears the board. Yuabo was already telling that, yeah. That's exactly what I thought as well. And that saved the Twisting Nether. I could also play Owl into Godfrey. There's nothing else to silence now, with Edwin gone. Yeah, it's simply this now. We get rid of the first pack of spiders. So he has Leroy, 2 more spiders, another Vile Spine, another SI 7, Cold Blood. So I'm going to get 2 Dreadlords back. Right. 1 Voidlord has died, 3 Voidwalkers have died. That's 4 minions. And 2 Dreadlords, so the Leroy is going to die when I play Gul'dan. Yeah. Even though he has a sap left. Yeah, and the seal minion. Yeah. Even though he has the sap left, it's not going to be enough. Yep, that's game. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.